With the new COVID-19 variant, is there an opportunity there for criminals to try and cash in again?
Oh, of course, there always is.
He's the new FBI Detroit special agent in charge, overseeing all missions and cases here in the Great Lakes state. Tim Waters tells us as we speak, criminals are working hard to take advantage of a newer COVID-19 variant, and they're preying on people's fears.
What have you seen so far?
Oh, there's been a litany of different schemes, everything from selling, fraudulent PPE to, payroll protection plan that's out there and people trying to defraud that. Whenever you have an influx of money, especially from the federal government, there's going to be fraud. And we're aware of that.
Millions in federal relief funding have been targeted, money designed to save struggling businesses from having to close their doors and lay off workers. The FBI and U.S. attorneys telling us they're going after anyone committing these acts. They're also reminding consumers the #1 thing to keep in mind.
What do you want consumers to think about when they're purchasing PPE to make sure it's legit?
You just want to buy from a trusted source. They don't have to go to these nondescript websites to try to get PPE to protect themselves. It's out there for them now, so they shouldn't, just be smart about how you're shopping.
Feds say safely buying masks, hand sanitizer, gloves, and other PPE means maintaining an extra layer of scrutiny. Check the reviews and where the items are made, now more than ever. Thankfully, Waters says shoppers do have a lot more options now than before.
When COVID first started last March, there was this gigantic rush for PPE, and certainly there was a shortage because manufacturing was not ready for that. The supply and demand piece it's not perfect, but it's much better than what it used to be.
So important to know what to look out for. Simon Shayket worked for the FBI as a spokesperson prior to joining us as a reporter, and he joins us now live this morning to share more about some of the criminals behind these COVID-19 scams. And Simon, who has the FBI caught so far?
Good morning, Alicia. Yeah, we're talking about people that have been busted. These are crooked business owners or doctors who've done services or claim to have done services that they have not performed. These are people that have been selling that PPE that is fake. And these are people, in some cases, who've already pled guilty in these cases. They are, in fact, looking at more than 10 years behind bars. Alicia.
Simon, what about those who've actually shipped that counterfeit PPE into the U.S. that people may have bought unknowingly? What could happen to them?
Yeah, federal prosecutors and the FBI are going after them with everything that they've got. Now, admittedly, they'll tell us that the challenge there is that some of these people are outside the country and difficult to track down. At the same time, hefty charges for anyone here in the United States that's knowingly purchasing those items and then trying to sell them to anyone here. The danger there, of course, people that think that they're buying legitimate PPE to protect themselves, and in reality, they're not getting the real thing.
I tell you what, it's terrible that we even have to deal with this during this pandemic, but thank you for letting us know about it, Simon. Of course, we will have continuing coverage of Simon's exclusive one-on-one with Special Agent Waters during 7 Action News at 6 and 11.